Welcome to Beyond the Veil with Adina, and I am Adina, you guys' resident hostess with the mostest. I am so happy to meet you if this is your first time around these parts. And if this is your first time around these parts, let me just let you know off rip. I'm not just the hostess with the mostest, but I am also the resident medium. And around here, we do readings, we do necromancy, divination, whatever you want to call it. And so, if that's not your thing, I invite you to leave, excuse me, peacefully. No, Tiara, I'm happy to see you. And if this is your thing, welcome. For all of my OG subscribers, returning busted babies, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. What are those symbols I see with you? Jazz, the Steez. I see one with you, Tierra. I see another one with you, Erica. What are those symbols? I wonder if that's like something Google is doing. Hi, Celebrity Tarot. Sure. I'm glad that you asked because, as you guys know, this is a Let's Chat Friday. I wish you guys could see what it looks like from my end. It's something very strange. I don't know what that is, but okay. So yes, it's you see it, Tiara? See, it's one right in front of Sissy Erica's comment. Jada Ari and Little Baby. Okay. I'm going to take Celebrity Tarots first. They asked me due to Taraji P. Henson. Is there anything in particular she has going on, or am I just checking in on Sister Henson? Because she ain't been to church in a second, and the congregation has to check in on the sick and shut in, maybe. Oh, the icon is something from the membership. Yeah, but I don't see it anymore on that comment. Okay, just general. Okay, all right. So, again, for those who are just joining the chat, I am Adina. You guys are Beyond the Veil with Adina, and I am a crazy lady. I am an oracle, wise woman, necromancer, and all the other things that they like to call people like me. So escort yourself out if that is not your thing so that you do not disrespect my beautiful chat. And for those of you who are kind to my kind, happy Friday, happy day of Venus. Okay. Tiara, I could never be sick of you. So I can't see a color. No, Tiara, I think you guys are thinking about that Plies Busted Baby emoji that I gave y'all. You're probably looking at that. Now, I chose that for you guys. It's a still of Plies and T-Pain in the Busted Baby video. But no, when you guys were commenting at first, a few of you, there was some kind of thingy that came in front of your comment. It looked like a Blair Witch symbol. That's exactly what it looked like. Okay, Jay the Seas. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what that is, and I can't see any color to it. It just looks like it's white. So I can't see any color, but it's weird. You know, Google just did some updates. So AI is trying to take over. AI is even in our emails. Did you guys notice? Did you guys notice that your email will give you like an AI summary of the conversation? And I do not like that. I mean, it's not like I be talking about anything top secret, but goddamn, it's like y'all gonna force them computers to become intelligent off of us humans. Fortunately, anyways. All right. See, it's the Blair Witch symbol right there in front of your name, sissy. It's in like an A with the Blair Witch symbol in front of it. And I listen, hell no, we won't go. I don't know what kind of witchcraft they're trying to do on me, but the Spirit of Christ compels me. Let me squirt y'all ass for real. The Spirit of Christ compels I can't screenshot it on the live because then I'll end the live. But hell no, we don't do no Blair Witch over here. Yes, they trying to get us. I told y'all they be mad. Now they trying to put Wiccan, putting runes on my chat. Not the runes. Don't worry, y'all. I'ma get their ass. Don't worry, y'all. I'ma get them. Trying to put runes and wicked. Not on my chat. Mm-mm. Not the runes. Mm-mm. I repel. I rebuke thy Blair Witch in the name of Allah and Mushallah and uh, all of the laws. Because respect to the law. So don't do that around here. Google. I see you. And you are not better than me. Some singers, since it's been the white ones can pop. What does that mean? Can you read on some singers since it seems like, oh, only the white ones can pop? I must be very far removed away from the music scene because I haven't heard of anybody popping lately. Who's popping in music? I'm sorry. Child. I just stopped. Okay, well, sure. You got to throw one at me, though. So I'm going to do Taraji because Celebrity Tarot asked me to. Sissy asked me to do Ari, Jada, and Lil Baby. And I'm going to tell you guys before I even do that, this is what I want to do. PU. Remember, if any of you guys ever remember the one time somebody asked me to read Jada or some of the influencer girls, and I said I wouldn't do it anymore because it smelled funny in the reading. I also told you these girls were prostitutes and toots. I told you that. I know Academics thinks he told you guys that first, or because I heard him saying something about he said it first, but nobody says it first, sir, than me. Just go back. Yeah, it smells. Remember, because I strongly remember saying something about these young girls and their hygiene. So you guys really want me to do that? God damn. All right, so Taraji, because she's old school, so she cleans. She learned how to clean from her grandmama, who taught her how to open it up and wrench it off. Okay, y'all ain't open it up and wrenching it off no more. Not in, but y'all can't sharing eggplants, sharing pH balances, sharing tacos, eggplants. It's just a whole buffet around those parts. Everybody's sharing everything. It's a buffet. The sharing, shit, just dig in. I ain't talking about the BBLs. I'm talking about the sex. Everybody is just buffet fucking each other. That is not help. The CDC needs to look into some of these activities. I'm so serious. If they want to be good for something, then be good for this. Save the ecosystem and the atmosphere, please. Taraji, let me just cleanse my nose palette before I even go there. Sissy, I can't believe you asked me to read on that fool daggery. All right, well, Taraji. I mean, I have to look into some place with Taraji. She's been dressing really, fashionista lately. It's a little too gaudy for me, but I get it, fashionista. I guess it's like editorial. It's good for pictures and posts and stuff like that, that look. But sure, so it seems like she's spruced up herself. So I guess spirit. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, soul, and collective energy of Taraji P. Henson. Please allow me to conjure up the spirit, soul, and collective energy of Taraji P. Henson. How is Taraji P. Henson in her life currently, Spirit? Her life, her health, her career. What is currently impacting and influencing her and affecting her in her life currently? Is she in a good place in life? She like young men, don't she? I smell not YN energy, but young man, younger than her man, grown young man energy. I think that she was engaged to some man who I think he was handsome. I can't remember, but I think he was handsome and younger than her. I smell I smell young man energy on her. Yes, okay. Anyways, okay. Okay. Sissy, how are they all up and down your timeline and you don't smell anything? I'm sorry, but y'all don't smell that when y'all talk about them girls? 'Cause I do. I significantly remember that's the first thing that happened that hit me when I started reading those, and I read two of them. And then Summer Walker right after that, and I said, y'all, I ain't reading these girls no more. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not till they learn how to wrench off. It's like the girl version of what I smell reading academics. And I remember exactly what I said that smells like a men's locker room of some sort. Just boys, balls, and must. These rappers, these failed rappers, baby mama of celebrity tarot. That's what I don't, child. All right. So, Taraji, what's going on? You know, Taraji's making it on through. She's making it on through some hard times. She's made it through the waters of Oprah, allegedly. I say that because of the sword celebrity tarot, and Oprah and Aquarius, and they went through some things. Your name's Celebrity Tarot, so her and Oprah went through some things, and it was a hard journey to get from one end of the shore of the Five of Swords. Ironically, girl, this tells me that Taraji is in a make-do situation, in my opinion. Because on either side of the shore for her, it could be an op. You got the Seven of Swords, where's she going? Okay. And then you got the Five of Swords, where she came from. It, and the only common denominator is that she seemed to piss off people on the both sides. So that's why it's safer in the water. You see? See, they trying to get some these calmer waters, but she coming from these troubled waters. You see them waters troubled? Now, I think she has an ally, and I do remember because my memory is excellent. I have the memory of an elephant. I think that's what it is. Which one of them animals got a good memory? I got one of them. I remember in her near future when I read her and her situation with Oprah and the cast of The Color Purple, I think that was, I saw the Ace of Pentacles in her near future, and I said, somebody's going to throw you a bone. Somebody's going to throw you a bone. It ain't going to bring you back to A-list, but it's going to be, work ain't easy, but it pays the bill. I think it was Talisha. I think it was Talisha who tossed her a bone. Because it's a man driving this boat with Taraji and her son. She got one child in it. A son. So she got to work. She got to make do. Okay. And it was some troubled waters where she was coming from, and I believe it had something to do with a air sign named Oprah. My cousin only calls me when I tell her Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings I'm unavailable. She only calls me then. Now she texts me, talking about, damn, LOL, because I sent her as a voicemail so quick. I told her what my schedule is. Can y'all hear me? Somebody tell me if y'all can hear me. Okay. Thank you. So yes, Tylisha. 50 Cent said he working with her too. Okay, so it could be 50 Cent, but I did she do something with Tyler in between her and 50 Cent? I don't know. But she has some man help helping her navigate them cold, icy waters of Okra. Cause y'all know Harpo mean. When you on Harpo bad side, that's what I heard. I ain't never met her. I ain't never met Harpo, but I heard, and I have an Aquarius for a mother. Hmm. Yeah. Challenging her is coin. She needs to consistently have work, but the challenge is getting a real gig, another leading role or something like that. And why is that the challenge? Why is that in reverse? Because in my opinion, somebody said, not a nay, another one. You'll get it how you live, but you won't eat off the gravy train no more. So the likes of, 50 Cent would have to help her because what she needs is a nice starring something to get her in that A, back in the A list. But this is in reverse and in her challenging position, which lets me know these waters she just came out of that she's still trying to navigate said canceled. I don't care if you guys put her in a star show. You can put her in Powered. She can cookie lion all she wants, but she'll never get another A-list role. Benjamin Button gone. That NASA movie in the past. I hope she enjoyed it. She better call up Terrence Howard again and get another Hustle and Flow, because as long as I am breathing the scent of Gail's kitty, she won't make another dime. Not on my A-list carpets. Nope. Nope. Black carpets, but not red carpets. I wouldn't say blackball because she seems to hustle. She's a hustle and flow. She's got some help. Look, this is in reverse. This is like an A-list. Just pretend this isn't a pentacle, but an A. What she needs is another. Now, this is a page, a court, a messenger. So I would say a leading character in an A-list film. But it's in reverse. And in her challenging, and her present situation is navigating these swartzy waters. And Oprah is an air sign. So that's what makes me think that beef she had with Oprah, she's getting through it. It's probably just letting up. But it's been the cause of us not seeing her in another leading main A-list, because that's what she was doing. You don't go from Hustle and Flow and, having a show like Empire, which was extremely successful, to playing that NASA lady, Hidden Figures, Benjamin Button. The trajectory is supposed to go up. If we look around in the Himalayas, what do we see that that took her from there? And then all of a sudden now she's just doing editorial pictures on her Instagram. What happened? What major event took place in between all of that and then now? Hmm? I got one guess. I got this one thing that I can think of. So you heard me, Live. Y'all heard me, Blue Diamond. Don't make me say it again. Y'all heard exactly what I said. And I said what I said. Y'all might have heard me key, but you ain't never heard me stutter. I said her snappy nappy dugout is what I said. Now moving along. Her past position. Not another sword. See? The past sword situation, a little scuffle, a little bicker that they tried to brush past, brought her to this situation where she's just gotta, she's just probably starting to get to the better side of this situation because of this guy who probably put all of these dum, 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 in her boat. Now, this page is causing for her to be in this pentacle position. They don't need to come out at this age. A few of our greats was able to take it to the grave, and we let them. We let them. Because why? We don't need to come. You ain't seen Holiday Heart when Lil Mama and him was at the dinner and before they went to Paris, and she was like, so are you in the closet or what? And he pretty much said, in my day, we was just private. It wasn't no closet to hide in. We was just private. So that leave them with it. They ain't got to come out. For us, I'm sure they peers in Hollywood know. What man you ever seen in the media publicly said, well, back in the day I used to date Oprah. Who said that? Not a goddamn body. Except for Stedman the Beard. And then Tyler got him one. I mean, he learned from his best, the good Judy, allegedly, according to my opinion. He got him one. Yeah, you can be put up for life. Just be quiet and have my baby. Because I want a legacy. I need a son, an heir. But you know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, let's stay out of Oprah and Gail's broom closets. Okay. In the past, I think she had a scuffle with an air sign who probably sent a word to the birds. These are black birds. Black bird, black ball, air sign. Black bird, black ball, air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Which brought Taraji to the trouble of not being able to get another A-list leading role. Well, Pearl, I would hate for you to blackball me. I hope that we can be friends. I don't want to go to war. I'm a Libra, so it'll just be a clash of the titans. But my mother has a stellium in Aquarius, and I've been in this boat many a times. Many a times. My life has been this just because it's my mother. So I'm never out of these waters completely. Okay. Near future. She has some help. Somebody will make her some coin and probably bring her back into the fold. So, in my opinion, this tells me that the hard ice wall that she hit is starting to melt. And slowly but surely, whoever is driving this boat will be able to help her back into the fold. Now, if it's 50 Cent, it makes sense because he's got power over there at Netflix. Not absolute power, but Taraji, she's clean other than her situation with Oprah and Netflix. They looking like, we don't see them. We big flicks, okay? Not the little one, the big flicks. So fuck Oprah. Come on over here, Taraji. You over at Death Row Records with your producer, Diddy bopping all in the film with y'all. Come over here to Netflix Row. And the people will go over there because they get a coin. Oprah all over there wanting to diddy bop in the Broadway plays and be on the promotion tours. Bitch, let your ass down. Netflix say, come over here to death row. I don't know if it's Netflix, but she'll get some work that'll help her make her way back into the door. It's a slow climb, but it's a start. Taraji, is this you, Celebrity Tarot? Let me find out. Taraji got some cards and a head wrap. And then, Lord. Taraji. Because Celebrity Tarot, you don't have a profile picture. Let me find out Taraji over there fondling some rose quartz with some cards and a hair wrap, some incense in the back. Talking about, read Taraji. I'm so curious about what she got going on. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm just messing with you. It's just so random. Okay. Crowning her. You know what? This is a strong black woman. I said this to somebody else. Tia, are you still in here? Remember all them nines that I shown for you when I said you a strong black woman? Taraji got the strong black woman card. It's going to take more than okra and her calling shots with Gail's snatch on her breath to stop Taraji. See? See, Tierra? Allegedly. A strong black woman. And Taraji said, okra, in my opinion, allegedly, you lucky you got more money and more prestige than me. Otherwise, I'd have took this one. But I know I got to walk light because you got the boule. Oule. She said you got the Hollywood black boule on your side. So I got to walk light and make it right. I don't know if they together, other than being best friends forever, BFFs forever. That's the only part of together I know them to be. So I'm just making jokes. I don't know what them people doing other than being BFFs forever. Oprah says she with Stedman, okay? And that's who she with. Okay? So you don't see that strong black man dicking her down? Okay, you don't think Stedman got okra legs to the moon? No, for real, y'all. Stop playing. Stop laughing. Y'all don't think Stedman be piping Oprah down? Why y'all laughing? Why y'all putting laugh faces in the chat? I said stop laughing. Why it's funny? Why that's funny? Why that's funny? Why is that funny? If I was to say, y'all don't think Moneybag Yo and Lil Baby be having our legs to the moon, nobody would laugh. But when I say, okay, see y'all funny, y'all got jokes, and Oprah gonna get y'all, allegedly. She gonna get y'all. And I'm gonna tell her I ain't do it. I didn't have nothing to do with what they were saying in the chat. Because I believe that you want us to believe that Stedman be having your legs to the moon. Yep. Sure do. Anyways. So Taraji is a strong black woman and she's pushing through. You guys are hilarious this Friday. And her tenacity and perseverance. Come on, remember I said the last time I read her, I saw the Ace of Pentacles in her near future? Now it's in her sub-below position. Because you know what? Hallelujah. When you's a strong black woman, come on, you see them muscles? She might have been bruised and bandaged, but that bitch strong. And look at them arms. That means she done been through a fight before and done lived to fight another day. And this is a message. Even if you white, you have to channel your energy of a strong black woman. Even if you a man, when you facing challenges that seem like they gonna weigh you down, hallelujah. Go ahead, ushers, lock the door before I even get started because I feel a word coming on, so just lock the door. Listen, when you feel like, don't matter if you white, Asian, white, male, hell, if you Trump, okay? And Trump probably knows this, which is why he perseveres. You got to channel the energy of a strong black woman. Because when you do that, you know what we do? Give birth. Hallelujah. After the 9 months of trial and tribulation, what we do? Give birth like the God we are. Come on. Come on, saints. See, y'all knew I came here to cut up today. Even in a what's chat random ass, randomly picking a topic out, the spirit always finds a way to sprinkle a little. Come on, Salt Bay. Come on, salt of the earth. Come on, salt of the earth. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Go ahead, Tiara. You've been through enough today. You go be a strong black woman. We done talked earlier, y'all. Tiara almost wore me out earlier. I almost ain't have the strength to persevere and do this. But you know why I'm here? Come on, saints. Come on, saints. Because it was Tiara. Come on, that was the weapon that was formed against me. She sucked all the energy out of me unexpectedly. And when I was done, I said, girl, I'm finna have a drink, a blunt, and something to eat. I'm supposed to do a live tonight. I was supposed to do some other stuff. But come on, strong black woman. And here I am delivering a birth and a word from the Lord. Okay, Taraji. See, that's what Oprah don't know nothing about. After being around all them white people, you forgot that when you blackball a strong black woman who said, I might be in Hollywood, but not of the world. Come on, I might be in the world, but not of the world. I might be in the LA, but not from the streets of, come on, saints. Come on, saints. Is she from LA? I think she is. I don't know, but she said, Oprah, you are not God. She said, I lean on the staff. I look towards the hills from which cometh my help. Come on. She said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Come on. Thy staff, they shall lead and comfort me while I'm looking towards the hill. And what came through? A breakthrough. Come on, saints. You said you wanted me to read Taraja, Celebrity Taraja Tarot. Well, here I am today to deliver a message to you, Taraji, that as a strong black woman, you are the God of this earth, and all you got to do is push through them trials and tribulations for 9 months and give birth. Come on, to new life. I said lock the doors. Y'all know what time it is. I cleaned it too. But y'all broke asses. I'm just kidding. But Taraji, if that is you, girl, break it in half. I'm just kidding. See, Erica, I was thinking about it. I was hearing it in my mind. So I knew somebody in the chat was on that organ. Yes, ma'am. I knew one of y'all was on it. I knew it because I heard it in my mind. Come on, Saints. Listen, that's why I love y'all. Every day of the week. Come on. All right. 9 months of intense labor brings 9 months of blessings. Doom, 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 doom. Come on, man. Listen. I'm finna cut up. I can't even make it up if I wanted to. This is a spirit. This is a message all about how. No, literally, we could literally take the message of a woman's 9 months of incubating a baby and all of the challenges and trials that comes along with it in order to give new life, give new baby from this 9 month gestation period. And both of these are nines, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. This is like she labored. She pushed through because she must have knew. She was looking to the hills. She knew a better day was going to come if she just withstood that icy cold winter that I believe somebody was trying to plague her with. And it's probably because despite a lot of Black Hollywood being under the sway of that lady, she probably has a lot of respect amongst Black Hollywood too, or amongst key people in Black Hollywood that didn't. And these people probably like her more than they are afraid of Oprah, so to speak. Because the days of the old guard are over. So, in my opinion, Oprah's sway over the Black Boule in Hollywood ain't as strong, and Taraji is likable. She's likable and she's still bankable. Oprah in Hollywood, are you still that bankable as an actress or as a whatever else you do, produce, direct, whatever? Judging from The Color Purple and even how the promotion overshadowed the actual project, I would say it's a good time for you to go ahead and, because your blackball don't look as strong as it does anymore. You blackball as a page, not as a queen or a king. Yes. People are loosening up now because the old guard is falling. People don't have to be as tight and scared and walk around as on eggshells anymore. So some people are deciding to loosen up from hoarding opportunities from her. She did get blackballed. See this person wearing a black shawl, black ball, black bird. But now that's loosening up slowly. Hopes and Fears is getting more gigs, which she will. Justice is her outcome. This is actually one of the best celebrity readings I have ever done. What a redemption story here. What a story of perseverance and standing on your own worth and value and then getting justice in the end. If I wasn't such a real nigga, I would cry. Like I feel the emotions, I feel the sentiments, but now let's start and see what justice looks like for her, because I could have gotten this as her outcome and said this is justice. Her working again. But justice itself, somebody going to jail. I'm just playing, but because she's already about to start making money again. She has an opportunity. So, what is a bigger form of justice for her? For justice to not just show up with the balance, which is how it shows up here, but also with the sword. This could be a major deal or a major contract for Taraji. Now, just kidding about Oprah going to jail. Now that could happen, but that could be multiple things. So let me just see. Let's start there. If it's something like that, Erica, it would probably look another show, like another show surrounding her, where she would be able to have series and seasons. That type of contract would be just as good or better, in my opinion, than an A-list. Think about the success of Abbott Elementary versus a movie about Abbott Elementary. And I am a late bloomer to Abbott, but honey, I love it. I absolutely do. I love Janelle, who plays Ava. I love her so much that I follow her on Instagram. I love all of their characters. I love everybody in there, even down to the janitor. I love that they use random kids. I read that somewhere, that they don't use professional acting kids. They literally use random regular kids, and that usually be their first their first gig. And so it kind of just lends to. I like Abbott Elementary. I really do. Taraji's on Abbott. She's she's Quinta's mom. That's so fun. I even thought about that because she's on Abbott. So see, she's already making the right moves. She has a reoccurring, or not fully reoccurring, but she showed up on Abbott a few times because she's one of the main characters' mom. So see, she's building a relationship with networks despite this person in the past. So something like that could be justice for her. Let me see. It's big money. She's going to get a job somewhere with somebody. And it's going to be a big deal. Big enough. And kinda she would have done it despite a blackball. This looks like an entity that is, this feels like Netflix actually. It feels like Netflix. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like something like Netflix, who isn't the old guard, but a new guard. Maybe a pilot will get picked up. So she might already be working on a pilot and it might get greenlit or picked up. And whenever she does get this, there will be some of her black peers that will be hating. But it won't matter. It won't matter. And these are the ones who follow behind this. I see this shot caller. I see minions here. Minions amongst her black peers in Hollywood. So shame on you all. Nevertheless, Taraji will get her just due. That's what she got going on. And I'm so glad that you asked me to do that, because I was like, well, that's random. She hasn't been talked about lately, but good for her. That's why her style looked like it's upgraded a little bit. Sis got a budget from somewhere. She got some coin from somewhere. All right. So what exactly should I see with the Ari and Lil Baby and Jada situation? Because she said the lady slept with her baby daddy, who she's not with. Ari didn't deny it. Lil Baby didn't deny it. So that's the reading to me. And I don't foresee anything significant coming from it. It's just It'll blow over. It'll blow over. I don't see anything significant coming from that. But I suppose since you ask, and I don't, this is a Let's Chat Friday, I suppose I will read Ari in the situation since she's the defendant who's choosing not to defend herself. All right, so let's see. Ari Fletcher is her name. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, soul, and collective energy of Ari Fletcher, the social media personality, influencer, and I don't want to call her a baby mama because that seemed like she might be offended by that. So I guess businesswoman, social media influencer, and personality. Sure, you guys. And I'm just being respectful of these people, but okay. You don't like Jada, sissy? Okay, all right. Spirit, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, soul, and collective energy of Ari Fletcher. Compel her to speak her soul's truth to me, keeping absolutely nothing hidden from me. Ari, is her name Ariana? Ari, talk to me about the situation you have going on with Jada. Jada Wada, I guess Jada Chiefs called you out about sleeping with the father of her child, and you haven't responded, but the internet has been ablaze regarding this matter. What is your part? How is this situation impacting you? Did you do those things? And what would be the outcome of the situation with Jada and Lil Baby with you? Ariana, okay. You don't care for her values? Which one, Ari or Jada? Okay. Five of Cups gives me home wrecker, but also, despite her being in a relationship, which for some reason is weird, she be outside, and she don't mind if outside mean yo inside. The Black gives me this girl isn't a lover girl. She might be a Cancer, but Cancer is a crab. So before you get into the soft parts, you got to get through that shell. And this girl gives me shell. So I don't think she love Moneybagg or none of the niggas she fucking. In my opinion, if I was in her line of work where I was, the influencer girl that made my rounds in the industry, this is the best way to do it. This is the best way to be. Heartless. And not heartless in a way that the men can see you being heartless. Soft to them, but cutthroat, really. It's like they may think that she loved them or really liked them, and that might be a part of her good game and her success, is that she knows how to finesse them and give them a really soft, feminine side of her. The whole while, savage. This is the same type of woman that might be really soft and a girl's and sweet with her friend, but not really be your friend. Savage. Everybody be like, Cancers are so sweet. But Cancers are crabs, bitch. And that sweet meat, you gotta crack that bitch to get inside of it. Crack it good, too. And if you don't crack it right, you ain't even gonna get the good parts of the meat. You don't get scraps of it. So, them hoes ain't soft. Them hoes savage. In my opinion, she don't love none of these people. Not even the man she with. He's a means to an end too, in my opinion. He's just the closest to her. If she gonna emote with somebody, she gonna emote with that. And they probably got an understanding, in my opinion. So I think that he knows that his girl don't love these hoes, and she out here running through them, getting the bag for herself, and probably, and she get the bag, and then they stun on each other. So he's probably the type like, shit, get it how you live. That's his ad lib, I guess. So I don't think he mind. And he might not be the type to be outside, but he probably will step out, quietly. He probably like to be low key. So he might do his own thing too, but just not as savage as she do. She seemed like she'll run. That's why she associated to all these people, why she been in a relationship with him, because she just not look knocking them down. And the feelings that's attached to these situations. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. She got on black boots on your white couch. And she's saying, cry me a river, draw a bridge, and get over it. Because she do not care. Look, she kicked the cups over and said, cry me a river. then make a bridge and get over it. Because I'm savage. Only opinion I care about is your son. Ain't that his name? Your son? Your Sean? And sometimes bag, but sometimes. Moneybag just seemed really low key. Like he don't even do a lot of celebrity stuff. So he just seems low key. He don't give me the clout, the fame, the glitz, the lights. And that's why his relationship works with her, because she does all that. So he don't need to. She brings the lights, the glitz, the clout to keep him and his music popping and alive. So she's like the cocoa to his iced tea. And that's it. They're the new cocoa and iced tea. Yep. Just without the marriage. Yep. But yeah, cry her a river and get over it. She don't care. I promise. Challenge is that it's true. But the challenge is that it's a lot of truth in between these parties, and all of them have and live a lifestyle and do things that they don't want none of them talking about. And now it's out that no, they calling each other hoes and stuff like that. But to be honest, I've read Jada before, and I said in my reading, she be at the country, on stroll. Now she may look at it as sugar babying, while she may look at Ari's version as hoeing, because Jada May feels like she has a little bit more class or standard behind hers. You might have to wine and dine her, whereas Ari, this is the price. Okay, this is the price, and then this what it is. So, but they're all hinting at lifestyles that they both live, and I think that Ari don't want to get too messy in this because her lifestyle is probably messier than Jada. But according to the people that speaking on Ari's behalf in this beef, Jada ain't too far off. Past position, I think Ari was a little bit more hot girl in her past than she is now. I think she might have slowed down some, but I absolutely think that she slept with Lil Baby. And then maybe hinted at it without really saying it. So if Jada said that Ari used to say stuff like, watch your baby daddy on her close friends, that's what this looks like. I did it, but I'm a hint at it. I did it and I want you to know, but in a way that I can gaslight you. Now, if she want to do it, do it. This gaslighting, though, is a problem. I don't like a gaslighter. I'm a Libra. I'll just look at you like this. Bitch, did you sleep with my man? I'm a Libra, so I don't even care to argue or fight with you, even though I got an Aries moon, so I will. Bitch, Dina, did you sleep with my man? Anyways. Like, I wouldn't even be able to compute how to say that because it's not even like, I probably might have. Bitch, yes. But it's just like, my first Libra thoughts on the inside, Aries moon, bitch, yes, but I'm gonna be sitting there like, bitch, how dare you question me on something I did? Like, are you dumb? Like, you're beneath me. That's why I did it. How dare? How dare you even question me? Like, you don't even deserve a response from me because I did it and didn't regard you. So that means if I cared about your feelings, I wouldn't have did it. So if I cared about that shows you already that I don't even care enough to address you. So like I'm confused. All right, Jazz, I'll see you. I'm gonna try to wrap this up too because my cousin just asked me out for drinks. And if she treating, I'm eating. I hope she knows she treating. But anyways. In the near future, Ari may continue to not outwardly address Jada, but this is going to get messy. And I don't think she's not involved in it. I think she's great at gaslighting and doing things in a very manipulative way. And if you guys aren't careful, she might just do something savage just because y'all done woke her up. So there's a chance this is shady right here, and this is in the near future. So something messy is amiss. Also, Jada, she gonna do witchcraft on you. So just heads up. She gonna get some woo done on you. But I wouldn't be surprised if she fucks somebody else, man, real quick, close to the situation, just because she can. As her way of responding, I wouldn't be surprised. Not saying she will, but what I do think she gonna do though is put some woo on your on her. Yeah. All right. Crowning her responding without responding. She tricked you guys going on that live, making y'all think she was going to respond and not doing it. That's her way of showing y'all she got mind control over y'all. But also letting Jada know that she see her and I'm going to do a whole live when the whole world thinks I'm going to address you just to not address you. I'm sorry, I low-key stand the petty. This version of petty, I low-key stand. Knowing everybody was going to be on that live, waiting for her to address everybody in the chat, wanting to know about the Jada thing. Look, she wanted y'all to know she got mind control over y'all and Jada. I wouldn't be surprised if those girls that are coming out um, against Jada have some sort of association to Ari. And if not directly, then they are doing it because they like her more than they like Jada. So they're willing to ride for Ari just because they don't like Jada and expose her. And if Ari doesn't have direct involvement, she's keying about it. The difference is, in my opinion, Jada goes out of the country and does her dirt, or her clients maybe are foreign or something like that, which is why she feels comfortable exposing Ari for being a hoe. Because in my opinion, Jada goes out of the country and does her dirt with foreign men, maybe even older men who aren't on this social media stuff, so they'll never expose her like some of the lower tier men that Ari mess with, which is why her name gets associated so much. But in my opinion, Jada travels overseas to do her dirt. Hopes and fears for Ari. I'm not sure. She's afraid of anything. I don't think she's bothered by this at all. Her hope and fear is nothing. She just doesn't care. And the Wheel of Fortune is her outcome. This tells me any opportunity she gets to monetize or make an opportunity off of Jada whining and crying about her ruining her happy home, she's going to use it. She's just going to utilize whatever these people do with her name around it. I am here for it, actually. My first time reading her, I didn't really care for her because it was too messy in her energy at this time, but I like this. I like it because it's a great, I'm not judgmental, so I don't care who did what, but she is not hiding from it. She's just flying above. Flying above. She flying above all her haters. I don't know how Candy's song went, but it was horrible. Anyway, she's gonna let Jada cry and throw a temper tantrum online. And just like she did with that live, she's gonna wait until you guys are itching, begging for her to respond, and she's gonna go online, sit there and let all those views come in, run her up, and then get the fuck off. And she'll find a way to monetize this situation some other way. So she might drop something, but to have the Wheel of Fortune in her outcome means that Jada, anything that she says or does, Ari will use to her benefit. So Jada, you got to get out of your emotions because you out of your league with this one. Yeah. See, the problem is she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck about you calling her no hoe. She don't give no fuck about people thinking she a hoe because she is confident enough to not care. And that energy, the Wheel of Fortune is a Leo card. That energy, when people are confident despite, it helps people not care either. When they see you don't give a fuck, like you really don't. Like if she would have made a post saying, something like she did, I don't know. But the way she addressed it by not addressing it, and I don't feel like that's an unbothered play. I think she really does not give a fuck and never did. It's never been brought up until Jada did. And Jada was triggered. I don't think Ari give no fuck. And if you keep playing with her, if you got somebody on your team now that you like really, really, really good, you better watch her. You better watch her. Because she might walk them down. I low-key stand. I got a whole lyric in my song that say, you might take your favorite nigga and sit on his face and make you fall in love with how my pussy tastes. So I low-key stand. Thought you was ready to compete, but you ain't it yet. What you gonna do when the woo lady get her lick back? Shout out to Adina the artist. All right, I thought I was gonna stay here longer, but my cousin just said, "You want to go to drinks at Storm and Crab?" So I gotta make this play. Love y'all. Good night. Bye.